Coming to you live on this Tuesday night, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You take a look at the Clippers. They're stuck in the same spot, but still a top 10 team.
And when I look at Philadelphia, they've taken this ride all the way down the stretch. Few people thought they could maintain this astonishing display of dominance.
So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Then there's Pirtle. Then it's Grady Dick. And it's Shed in at the point. And for the 76ers, Joel Embiid out there with MP. Then there's Maxey. Then it's Paul George. And it's McCain in at the 2. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Now Barrett, after the missed 3 from Tyrese Maxey, pass to Dick. Lets it go with a 3. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Dick's got the first points up on the board for Toronto. Over to the left wing. On the wing, MP. Going inside. And the dunk by MP. And safe to say, MP wasted no time establishing himself as a player to watch in his career. You know, Greg, his name can already be thrown around as one of the greatest to ever play.
And it's strange to see that happen so fast for a player like MP. The accomplishments and accolades he's achieved, MP is on a clear path towards greatness.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute, so we started to talk about R.J. Barrett. Coach complimented him, saying he's got great energy, a great build, and he knows how to score. So I'm telling the guys to stick to him like glue and just keep the pressure on. We'll see if that high-pressure defense can shut Barrett down tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Now here's Barnes. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Barrett, no good. Now the 76ers with it. Last time they met was in Toronto, where they beat the Raptors.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
Philadelphia's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's MP. Outside for George. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Boy, Paul George now taking double the amount of threes he did when he first came in the league. Incredible.
Outside, Barrett. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And here's Barnes for 3, and that'll be Toronto as it goes out of bounds. Raptors retain possession. Toronto with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Shot clock at 6. Blocked again.
And how about the anticipation from the big fella? Embiid is one of the league's premier shot blockers.
Clock is at 3. Here's Barrett. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Maxey. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchises.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Here's Barnes. Playing Houston, he was nearly unstoppable. Onside, Barrett. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from way outside.
And
that's another rebound.
So much determination from him on the boards. That kind of energy has moved him into 4th all-time now in rebounds for a rookie.
He does it on both sides of the ball as well. The intangibles, I think we all agree, are all there. Most players have a hard time dealing with his skill set.
And one of the many ways Maxey can hurt you with his shooting, lightning fast on that release.
Down low, here's Dick. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. MP's got rebound number 5 here tonight. MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
Here's Maxey. Kept alive. Here's Embiid. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And talk about effort. Embiid staying with that one.
Raptors trail by 9. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Barnes. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Embiid. When you think about Scotty Barnes, Doris, it's amazing how good he already is.
Kev, it's remarkable that he can affect almost every aspect of the game at a high level, meaning he can guard the opponent's best player, but he can also fill up the box score on the offensive end. Points, assists, rebounds, he can do it all. The pretty dunk brings down the house.
Gracious.
Boy, MP, what a fancy finish.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Toronto's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Pirtle kicks to Barrett. And again, Toronto no up.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
And he gets it to go.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Onside, Barrett. Pass to Barnes. Over MP. Barnes can't get it to go.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
MP sets the screen for George. Over Barrett. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Now the 76ers with it. They're on an 18-4 run right now. Crosses over. MP kicks to Maxey. MP with a screen on Barrett. And Barnes sends it back.
Send it back, Scotty Barnes. Show off that defensive acumen.
Pass to Pirtle. Buries it down low. Pirtle's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Raptors. MP inside. Covered by Barnes. MP passes to Maxey. Inside, Embiid. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Pirtle. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got 8 rebounds in this game.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And Greg, when you're facing the front of a back-to-back, how much does that affect you as a player?
Before and after the game, for sure, it's on your mind. But once the whistle blows, you have to live in the moment. You can bet the coaches are very aware of it.
Yabusele, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. The Raptors also with a sub. Brown's checked in, and it's Shed missing. The 76ers leading by 11. George finds MP. Here's McCain. MP with a screen on Brown. Drills it from outside. McCain's got 5.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Pirtle dishes to Barnes. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. MP's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
To the inside. MP grabs the miss.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And George kicks to MP. Back to George. MP deciding where to go with it. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 10.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
They're at the pass to Pirtle. Here's Shed. No scoring in this one. And the Raptors miss again.
Boy, at some point, you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
And MP throws it down hard.
MP showing he's willing to engage the contact in the painted area. Overcome the challenges, young sir.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against Milwaukee was outstanding. He scored an incredible number of points, and ultimately, he posted a triple-double. Those were ridiculous numbers he put up. See what he has in store for an encore. Can't wait to see. Kevin?
Thanks for the report, D.A. Great, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
MP sets the screen for Maxey. He gets that one. Maxey's got 12 in the game.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy.
Pass to Dick. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Into the lane. Uses the glass to finish the lane. 8 points for MP.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Got a piece of it. Brown against Maxey. Brown the pass to Dick. Shoots over Oubre, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And it's 7 points for Grady Dick.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Barnes against MP. MP with a screen on Brown. Maxey in close. Again, Philadelphia.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Barnes against MP. Martin dishes to MP. 76ers moving the ball around. Back to Oubre. To the paint. Outside for Martin. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, MP.
Well, it's not often you see someone be this impactful on the defensive end, but that's what makes him special. I mean, he's been doing all the little things that don't necessarily show up in the box score, but you can bet his coach and teammates know that he's been carrying the team with his D. And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
There's 21 seconds left in the first. 5 to shoot. Olynyk inside. Count it.
Well, Olynyk, such a deft touch on the interior. Keeps the ball high. The defense has no chance.
Here's MP. And MP throws it down hard. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 14 rebounds.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. And so it's Philadelphia, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We come back right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And the 76ers have been rolling along, haven't they?
The offense firing on all cylinders. They dominated that first period.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
MP out there with Martin. Then there's Embiid. Then there's Maxey. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard. That's the group for Philadelphia to start this second quarter. That's a 2 from Martin. Again, Philadelphia.
Well, that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
So for the 76ers, their last game, a win against the Bucks in Milwaukee. And the defense of this Raptors team, Greg, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
Olynyk against MP. Pass to Maxey. Now here's MP. Outside Martin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Maxey with the basket on the assist by Martin. Maxey's got 20.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Dick. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on MP. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play is under review.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Olynyk. And the shot falls short this time. Toronto, they've gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Here's Mobo. Brown outside. To the middle. From past the arc. Sinks the three-pointer.
Boy, so assertive off the catch. Bruce Brown ready to rise and fire on the pass.
The drive by MP. MP sets the screen for Maxey. And it's off from three-point range. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Brown inside. He's covered by Maxey.
Sharp defensive instincts from MP, showing off his IQ as a defender.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Last game for the Raptors, they picked up the W against Houston.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
One thing we know, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
MP with a screen on Brown. And that one's good. Maxey's got 23 points.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He can...
I tell you, sometimes you can make a statement with a dunk. MP, yes, sir.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's McCain. Dick defending. The drive by MP. And MP throws it down.
That's MP with some bad intentions on his way to the cup.
And here is Brown. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Embiid against Olynyk. Pass to Dick. Here's Mobo. 6 to shoot. Brown deciding where to go with it. Misses the three.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's MP. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
From 10 feet out. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 9 assists now tonight. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
The other thing, I cannot be more impressed by the defense they've shown tonight. Their willingness to close on shooters, blocking shots, playing with great effort.
And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big time play on both ends.
So for the 76ers, their last game, a win against the Bucks. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
George is checked in for Philadelphia. Olynyk has the open look, and he's good on the three ball. Olynyk's got 5 now.
Olynyk giving the defense no time to react. Quick catch and shoot.
Outside, Maxey. MP up top. Olynyk is covering. Maxey against Pirtle. Maxey, no good. Toronto's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Here's Walter. An 11-point game for him in the win against Houston. Maxey finds MP. Outside, George. Three-pointer. Hits the three-point bomb. 6 points for him.
You have got to have the right focus and the right reads in the pick and roll. And Paul George making all the right decisions right now, slicing up the defense.
And Barrett gets it to go.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside.
Gosh, what about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Toronto shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively here. Pass to Barrett. Down low. And the rejection by MP. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him, and we have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Here he goes. And good that time. MP's got 24 points.
Look at how swiftly MP moves to the rim there.
Pass to Shed. The kick out to Barnes. Just 4 to shoot. Unable to get that one.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
MP, good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Pass to Shed. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Raptors have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Recently, the Raptors made moves, Greg, to add some Canadian-born talent to their roster.
They traded for R.J. Barrett and Kelly Olynyk, 2 guys that represent Canada in international play, and were both born in Toronto, now playing for their hometown team.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And on the season, you know, only shooting around 73%, so not necessarily where he'd like to be.
Kelly Oubre Jr. entered this league as a dynamic athlete, excellent in the open floor, but give this young man credit. He's worked hard to develop the perimeter game that's absolutely critical to success.
Doris, what this team likes about Jakob Poeltl, the combination of 7-foot size and great skill.
You know what, Kevin, to me, this young man has a nuanced understanding of the game. He sees the floor, so that means at his size, he can make on-time and on-target passes. He's a very capable rebounder and defender. There's just a lot to like about his game.
MP outside. George finds MP. Oubre for 3. They grab their own miss. MP passes to Yabusele. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Oubre dishes to MP. Pass to Jackson. Shoots the 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Poeltl's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Shed. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Poeltl with a screen on George. Barrett wide open. He fires. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Dick with the steal.
Get the perimeter!
Pass to Shed. Dick with it. He's got 7. Poeltl with a screen on Oubre. And it's in there. 9 points for Grady Dick.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Barnes outside. Outside Barrett. Pirtle kicks to Barrett. And the rejection by MP. And now the 76ers on the break. And there's Jackson on the assist by MP.
Oh, MP getting the basketball exactly where it needs to go when it needs to be there.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Barrett, no good.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Back to MP. Pass to George. Off target from three-point range. Toronto's gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. Here's Shed. Drops in the layup for 2. Shed's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
The drive by MP. And here's George for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. George has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And can't leave any room for Paul George outside. He will deliver from deep.
For 3, Barrett. That one doesn't go. MP getting it done for the Philadelphia 76ers. He's playing defense with a huge chip on his shoulder. Blocks, steals, you name it. He's all over the place. And we'll be right back after this.
Hey everybody. Look, I know this is going off topic, but during the first half we were doing some dribbling drills. So Kenny, as the point guard here, I want you to rank our handles.
Okay.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Their ability to string together threes and demoralize a team, man. We saw that in the first half.
Seems like the score couldn't be more lopsided, but we still have another half to go. Prove me wrong. Thanks for spending halftime.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
So the Raptors 5 right now. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Then it's Grady Dick. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Shed in at the point guard position. Here's Shed. Pass to Pirtle. Barnes outside. Pirtle with a screen on MP. Shoots from 12.
Well, that's a good stand right there. MP stays attached and disrupts the shooter.
Barrett, no good.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Embiid finds MP. Launches a 3, and Paul George with the 3. George has got 12 points in the game.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Over to the wing. Embiid against Pirtle. Inside, Dick. Bucket is good. And that's 11 points for Grady Dick.
Not just a jump shooter. Dick can operate inside that restricted area.
MP passes to Maxey. Count that bucket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And here's Barnes for 3. It's hauled in by MP.
pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Barnes kicks to Pirtle. Back to Barnes. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
Out left of the wing, McCain. That 3 off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Pass to Dick. Here's Shed. Toronto working the ball around now. Here's Barnes. Barrett for 3. MP grabs the miss.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
The 3 from George. Second chance shot, and Embiid lays it in. Embiid's got 6 points.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
To the paint, here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
Wow, shake the building with that finish, Scotty Barnes. My goodness.
On the wing, MP. Covered by Barnes. MP passes to Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. No good with the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Barrett for 3. Connects from three-point range. 7 points in the game.
Well, it's all about how do you get the best players on your team, the shots they want in the offense. Put RJ in pick and roll and let him go to work.
Count that one.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
There's the drive. Pass to McCain. Screen by MP. Drains the three-pointer.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Barnes against MP. There's another block. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
The shot's good on the assist by George. MP's got 4 this quarter. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, clever pass there from Maxey. So good at finding his teammates.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors, and stolen by MP. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Toronto's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes, GA, he had a terrific rookie year, as we know. His second year may have fallen off a little bit.
Yeah, it was a bit stagnant for Scotty, but man, he had a monster third year, making his first All-Star game. The playmaking of Barnes especially took a leap.
Pass to Dick. Out in his own on the break. Here's McCain. Drops in the breakaway layup. McCain's got 13 points. Raptors shooting terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. Now Dick. He's got 11. No good, unable to end this run. Embiid finds Maxey. The drive by MP. Back to Maxey. Plays it up and banks it in. Maxey's got 4 points this quarter.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And the dunk by MP.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
To the middle, George with the steal. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
And seeing a guy as big as Embiid being so fluid in terms of his movement, jaw-dropping.
Barnes outside. A three-pointer, no good.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
The drive by MP. Pulls it up. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside, Barrett. Barnes outside. Just 5 to shoot. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Philadelphia's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. The 3 from George. Cans it from downtown. George has got 17 now.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
And the foul called on MP. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And Toronto making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Brown against Jackson. Dick sets a screen for Brown. Now here is Pirtle. Dick finds Barnes. Nailed from three-point land. Barnes has got 5 points in the quarter.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
And it's good for 2.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
And the foul called on MP. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Toronto. Walter comes in for Dick. And the foul called on MP. That's his 5th foul.
Oh my, he really needs to be careful now. That was his 5th foul of the night.
4th team foul.
Brown dishes to Barnes. Olynyk, a screen on Jackson. Nobody near Barnes.
And since halftime, he just doesn't have a clue when it comes to shooting.
The drive by MP. Pass to Council. The 3. And another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Brown against Jackson. Left side, Brown. Back to Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And this kid has hops. Barnes gets airborne there and slams it down.
Pass to Council. Barnes against MP. Here's Council. Clock at 6. Jackson passes to MP. Driving in. Beyond the arc. Jackson misses. Raptors shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Pass to Abaji. Tries the spin move. Takes the 13-footer. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Abaji's got 8 points.
He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
Here's MP. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Barnes has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Olynyk. Barnes sets a screen for Brown, and here is Barnes. From outside, off the mark.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Boy, you love to see the intensity from MP. Doesn't let the physical defense impede him in any way.
Oubre's checked in for Reggie Jackson. 1:02 left to play here in the third. Brown against Oubre. And he makes good on the layup. 5 points in the game.
I'll tell you guys, sometimes it feels like Bruce Brown prefers to score through contact. He loves those kinds of challenges.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Raptors. On Wednesday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Friday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Miami Heat.
And for the matchup with the Suns, this is a game that they are expected to win, but sometimes those are the kind of games where you get a little bit sloppy and start looking ahead. Either way, they'll need to put in tremendous effort to walk away with the victory.
And here is Olynyk. He's got 5. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The drive by MP. Good work there as it goes. MP's got 44.
Defense has to know this. MP, if he gets space inside, he will finish.
Here's Abaji. He's got 8. Olynyk, a screen on Martin. Abaji hits it from 3-point range. Abaji's got 5 points in the quarter. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with the fourth quarter up. He's checked in for Philadelphia. They've got MP. Yabusele out there with Martin. And there's Jackson, and it's Council in at the 2 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And the foul called on MP. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And guys, at this point, just a...
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one.